especially with my work pants on. Here, y'all. Here. Oh, I should have started over there first. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here we go. Oh, good Lord. Beaky! How Beaky's? Oh my God, I see Beakwa! Introducing a Beakwa to all of my followers. I've spoken with Beakwa, we haven't seen her. There she is. There's a Beakwa. She escaped the house. I don't know who, what, when, where, how, when. But a Beakwa has escaped, and let's just say, well, you know, she's been busy. Uh, she's been getting busy, y'all. Getting busy. Jesus. These cats are gonna drive me crazy. Here, Becky, want to eat over here, Becky? Come on. Look, it's already foggy. I might go to work a different way tonight. Good Lord. Maybe. There's a Beakwa. Hey, it's New Niffy. Hey, New Niffy. Thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Lewis. Thank you for being here this evening. I appreciate it. Hope you've all had a great day. I am doing well. Lewis, thank you for asking. I just went to town and did some shopping, put some gas in the car, took care of some personal business, some things I needed to pay and do. Well, hello, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for being here. And so I just got back, and it's been raining all day, and it was just quitting raining as I was leaving. But look, it's so, I don't know if y'all can tell, it's very foggy. And it's hard to see the back roads in the fog. I might go on the main highway tonight. It's Maya. Hello, Maya, Debbie, Lewis, New Niffy. Thank you all for being here. Look, this is a house cat that's gotten out, y'all. I have a house cat that has escaped. I don't know who, what, when, where, how, why. This is a Beakwa, the rescue that was dropped off here. And anyway, introducing a Beakwa. I don't know how she's outside. Hello, Connie. Hi, Connie. Thank you for being here this evening. Always nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, how does these things happen? How does a cat get out and you not know it? Seriously, but this is a Beakwa. Y'all have heard me talk about her. There she is, outside, where she doesn't belong. And guess what she's been doing? Nothing good. Nothing she should be doing. I'm doing okay, Connie. I just went to town. I literally just got back. Yes, Lewis, a Beakwa. It's a famous waterfall in Oregon. A Beakwa. It's a beautiful waterfall. You have to hike down to it, and they actually have ropes because you have to go down into a gorge, and they have ropes that are tied to trees that you have to hold on to because it's so steep to get in there. And then you have to hike back out, and if you're not physically fit, you cannot go see a Beakwa Falls. I'm just hoping, my goal was to stay fit enough to go see it myself. But, you know, I'm getting up there. But oh, I don't know if y'all watched my Walmart videos. I'm showing y'all a little glimpse of what my life at night is like. Oh, Connie, I do try to give it some thought. But there she is. I don't know how she got out. I have no idea. I was going to work last night, and I was locking the door, and I saw a cat under the hydrangea, and I'm like, who is that? And I'm like, it's a Beakwa. And I had no time to chase her. She's not letting me near her when I try to get her. But I said, I had to go to work. Have fun out there, Beakwa. And she's been doing cat things. You know what I mean? But anyway, now I'm just showing y'all a glimpse of behind the scenes at Walmart when it's not open. I also have one where I show, I haven't posted it yet, where the back room where all the stock is. Like all the things on the shelves are. I haven't posted that yet. But the back inner bowels of Walmart. And Went shopping today, and there's almost no cat food. Yeah, she's got Orangey in on her. She is not any relation to these cats. All these other cats are related. New Niffy. It is. She was just a donation cat. I call her my donation cat because people do like to drop off cats. Yeah, it's we had already finished stocking it, Connie, and it's quiet other than the workers and the cleaning crew. And but I did do a video of the back room, and they're ripping out the bathrooms, the back bathrooms, and the front bathrooms, which only have 2 stalls. All the workers are in line to get to them. But I also have one showing the ladder I have to crawl up and down. And oh, my legs are burning, y'all. Oh my God. What are the front muscles in your legs called? Quadriceps? Anyway, burning. But, no, your paws are wet. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to crawl around the floor half the night. Literally, I spent half my time crawling around the floor doing the bottom shelves. Well, Louis, I have been a boss the majority of my life, but there I know I've only been there a month. I know to keep my mouth shut. But let me tell y'all, the main manager gave me a task last night about 5 in the morning, about an hour, a little after 5, right? Not long before leaving, or 5:15 maybe. And they had all these air conditioner filters up on the very, very top shelf, and they were all leaning and askew. And she said, I want you to get up there. I had to reach up over my head. And I want you to make all those line up. And I want you to make them stand up. I said, I don't care what you have to do to make these filters stand up. Make them stand up. And that's from the top woman in the building, yo. That's my boss. And she said she gave this task specifically to me. And I got up there and I pushed and I struggled with it for I don't know how long. No matter how much I propped things up, it was leaning. Well, hey Danielle. Hi Danielle. Thank you for being here. And I once I finished it, she came and looked at it and she said, you did a good job. So she gave me a specific task to do. The last couple of hours we are looking for things to do because we've already stopped. Most of our work is done. And we're just kind of meandering around the building, what we call zoning. And I did sort of show a video of that where I'm like looking for things to do. I'm dragging around that big cart. But every time I went on break last night, I would come back and my cart would be missing. And I don't think they do that anymore, Louis. But when my mother was a checker there, Louis, she did get all these pins saying checker of the month. Yeah, she would get to wear the star cashier vest. At the time, they had instead of the blue vest, they had the burgundy vest, and would have like a golden star on it saying star cashier of the month. And that would be my mother, and she still has the vest, but she would get to wear the star cashier vest every other month. You can only win it every other month. Hello, Adam. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Yeah, I think it's so foggy. I might go to town to work a different way. Maybe. But, yeah, I went to Walmart today, and I was going to run in, run out. The cat food section is still decimated. It has nothing to do with Walmart. This is not a Walmart issue. It's a supply chain issue. There's almost no canned cat food back there. And most of the bags are gone. Hey, it's Rosemary. Hello, Rosemary. And I did do a brief video of that, of how the just one little interruption in the supply chain will cause it to be shortages. And it's not back there. It's not that we're not stocking it, because when we get in freight, when a truck backs up to those doors, they load it right onto pallets, ready to go out there to the front. So this is not, oh, why aren't y'all putting it out? We're just not getting it. This is concerning. It is very low back there. Very low. There, Abiqua, what are you doing out here? I don't even know how or when or why she got out. I literally don't. I just saw her out here last night. I'm like, how? What? When? Where? What? But anyway, I got a few more of those videos to post. I don't know if anyone's interested. And once I grab her though, my door is still locked. I haven't even been inside yet. Well, Lewis, I did get a bag of chips. Even the chips are low. Even though I stocked chips last night, I personally stocked the chips, not the Frito-Lay, not the name brand. Frito-Lay is one of those things that the distributor actually stocks, and she was back there doing that. But the Walmart brand, I stocked, and I stocked them, and most of them are already gone. People grab chips like I grab chips, and so I did get a bag of chips to eat when I get home tonight, and some Swiss cheese, and mostly cat food though. What cat food there was to choose from, and a big 2-liter Diet Coke, and birdseed, the cheap birdseed. But I did get something to snack on when I got home, and look at her getting in the bag, Beaky. But I just got home. I haven't even unlocked the door yet. So by the time if I grab her, by the time I get my purse, get the key, she's gonna squiggle away because she's doing things. See, I can pet her out here. Look at it. Hey, Beaky. Hey, a Beak. Well, you used to sleep next to my head, and now let me see if I can pick her up. Come here, Beaky. Come here, Beak. Well, oh, I got her. Hey there. Beaky. Beaky. Now, if you were inside, you could have all the food you wanted. We just had a big cat party earlier today, Abiqua, and you missed it. You missed the cat party, Abiqua. You missed it because you were out here. Look at the fog. It's really getting thicker. I might go on the main highway tonight. I might. But if y'all would like to see more of my stories about being at Walmart late at night, or what I'm doing, let me know. Yeah, but there are the main bathrooms, they are ripping them out. Yeah, Maya, when I was coming home this morning, it was starting a light rain, and just as I got inside and got into bed, it started to rain, and it did that to about 3:30, and then when it stopped, I went into town because I had a lot of things to do. Hey, it's Betty from the very cold Minnesota. Betty, thank you for being here. But I know a lot of people have never been in a Walmart after hours, after they've closed, and there's nobody in there. So I thought I would share it. And but oh my God, did y'all see the amount of ramen noodles I was stocking? And we still need more. It was still wasn't enough to fill the shelves. Yeah, Rosemary, it rained most of the day, and luckily, just as I was getting ready to go to town, it stopped. But look at the phone is not picking up the amount of fog, because when I was coming back from town, I was noticing the fog. And Becky's gonna drink from the watering hole. Abiqua. Yeah, that was, and the reason I was able to do that, we have a meeting at the beginning of the night where they call out our assignments. like Jackie Joe, Betsy Sue, Mary Ann, you're doing health and beauty aids, and Bicky Becky and Jicky Joe, you're doing groceries, and you're doing dairy, and we have a list of assignments they call out. And so I got my assignment first, so I knew they weren't looking at me on the cameras because they were still calling out assignments. As soon as I heard my assignment, I booked it out of there and got my cart and started stocking. The managers were still back there calling out assignments, and no other employees were around me. I got back there before all of them, so I could actually make a working video because there was no one around. Hey, it's Kitty. Hey, Kitty. Thank you for being here. Oh, Jackie Joe's always around, Maya. We just cannot get rid of Jackie Joe. She or he, or whatever pronoun Jackie Joe chooses to use, is always here. And it's Ethereal. Look, Ethereal's here. It's Ethy. So I have Ethy and Mahema. But I have to charge both of my phones. I watch them to help me go to sleep. I put them on ASMR videos or massage videos. And let me tell you, my back is so sore I can barely move. Literally. Like, literally. And I did take a really long hot shower. But I'm thinking about maybe trying some ibuprofen. I don't know. But I'm gonna be a slow ride to work tonight. Look at that. And there's a Beakwa drinking. Beaky, how did you get out? There's May May. And Ethy. Hello, it's Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Thank you for being here. Oh my, really, it's getting foggy everywhere. So I do need to charge both of my phones and everything. Maybe have a snack before I go. Yes, Kitty, it is warmer. Where's my other phone? I thought I got it. Y'all get out of my lap. I gotta move. Up, 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 up. Up, Ethy, up. I thought about both of them. Look at the paw prints on my pants. I was gonna wear these to work. There's my other phone. So yeah, I do need to charge. They're not fully charged yet. Let's see what. Oh my God, more wet paws. It doesn't matter. I crawl around on the floor all night, literally. Literally, I crawl around on the floor all night long. All these messages that I don't want to see. It's about 60 degrees, y'all. Kitty asked. It's about 60, yeah. See, okay, I told you Abiqua got loose because she was doing cat things. And so anyway, guess what the cat things Abiqua's been doing? She got loose to do this. Stop that! Ethy! No, Ethy, leave Abiqua. Stop biting Abiqua. No. Stop it. Leave her. Look, she's like, she got loose just to do this crap. Ugh. Ethy. We're going to have little Ethy Abiqua babies. Stop it. Now, for y'all who don't know, a Beaqua was my donation cat that someone dropped off. Cat car, yes, Nudie. Hey, hello, Chris. Hi, Chris. Thank you for being here. I, it's very foggy here. I just don't know why the camera doesn't pick it. Oh, we got a little bit of color though. We do have a little bit of color. The clouds have cleared enough that we do have a peak of pink back there. Cats are gonna cat, y'all. I guess. I don't even know how or when or why she got out. I don't know how this transpired. I just looked and there she was. I'm like, well, okay, Abiqua, I don't have time to chase you. I'm going to work. So. Yeah, it's mostly cloudy, Connie. So I am surprised I have that little peak of color back there because it's very thick clouds because it has been raining and heavily overcast all day. So that's a nice little peak of color. Connie, it's not fighting, Connie. It's something else. Most of it is gone, Maya. Most of the ice is gone. Maybe at the edge of the woods where no sun hit it, but because it rained all day, the rain helped dissolve most of it. Um, yeah, the rain did seem to help it go away. Yeah, I haven't even unpacked my groceries yet. Not that I got much. I took out some cash when I went into Walmart because I can't use that damn chime card. That chime card is useless as breast on a boar hog. I'm cleaning up for YouTube. And the only thing I can do with that chime card is go to an ATM, and every time I go to that ATM, they charge me money. It charged me over $6 to get my money out today. That's my money. I cannot access it unless I pay an ATM to get to the money. The card that they sent me cannot be used to be scanned at a register. It cannot be used at the service desk to buy anything. The card is only good for going to an ATM. That's it. That's the only thing the damn chime card is good for. Don't do chime, people. Chime is garbage unless you live in town. And everybody's like, so I had so many people tell me, get a chime, get a chime. Chime is great. Chime, 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 chime. Chime, chime account, chime account. Well, yeah, these people who told me that all live in town or a city where they can go to a ATM that will give them money for nothing. I live out in the butt crack of nowhere, and I don't have those free ATMs here. They gave me a whole list of these free ATMs. They're not here. And so I can't access my money without paying a ATM to get to my money. That's a ripoff. Hello, Charity. Hi, Charity. Thank you for being here. Always nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. It's going to be a very brief live stream. I do need to charge both of my phones. Yeah, Connie, it is a ripoff. I had so many people go on and on about how good Chime was, so I opened up a Chime account, whereas my paycheck gets directly deposited into Chime, but I cannot use the money without paying to use the money. No, as soon as I get a chance, I am going to a regular, normal bank. Because I want to use my card when I'm checking out. I want to be able to take that card and insert it and walk out of the door. I don't want But I can't. I can only use it for cash. That's it. That's the only thing the Chime card is good for. Yes, I only see shields, Connie. No, I don't have anything, Connie. I have not had a bank account in years. I did everything. I funneled it through my mother's bank account because of issues with my ex-husband. And no, it's every time I go to the ATM, it's $5. That I could have bought cat food with that. And I mean, they're charging me to get to something I worked very hard for because I do put forth the effort there, and they are charging me money to get to my money. Yeah, it is. I feel like I'm getting ripped off, Connie. Exactly. So once I get a day off, I think I'm going to have a day off Thursday. I'm going to try to get to a bank and try to get a regular account. Just a regular account and see what I can do because this is ridiculous. Uh, I don't know why. I mean, I had so many people tell me Chime is so good. You'll love Chime. And I'm like, it's been nothing but misery. Nothing. I cannot do anything with it but go withdraw cash, which they charge me to do. Now, if I was in West Monroe or Monroe or something like that, yeah, I'd have to find a Walgreens or a racetrack. They have a whole lot of big businesses that where you can go get your cash for free. But I don't live in those places. I don't live in those places. I live in a tiny little town with maybe 5,000 people. Well, I don't even know if I could use it online, Maya. I don't know that, but I wanted to use it at Walmart just to check out, put in the card and go. And I can't. I mean, I can't find anything I can do with the Chime card other than going to a cash machine and getting charged a fee. So I'm going to do my best to get rid of that thing. It's done nothing but make me miserable. I went and I took out $60 when I first went to Walmart today, thinking what I was going to get was going to be around $60. Yeah, that's Adam. I don't want to use cash. I want to use the card. I want to use the card, not cash. But it won't. You can't use the Chime card because it's so much quicker to use the card. So I took out 60, but I went to about 70. Well, while I was there checking out, I had to run back to the cash machine and get out another 20 while I was in the middle of checking out. And I'm like, no, this is ridiculous. It's my money, and every time I go to that machine, they're charging me to access my money. And no. What, my goodness. This is like a scary movie scene with all this fog, y'all. Hey, it's Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. So anyway, as soon as I can get to a bank, I'm going to go in there and that it is ridiculous. So because I had to go back to the cash machine and get out another 20, they charged me another fee. So one fee right after the other to go and access my money. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. It's done nothing but make me unhappy since the time I got the Chime card. Yeah, I am, Kitty. I'm getting rid of Chime. If I can make the bank accept me, I'm going to a personal bank that my mother used where they know me, and I'm going to say, here's the situation. I had issues with my ex-husband and him banking because he left owing a bank Chase a lot of money, and that reflects poorly on me because we were married. I didn't do it. He did it. But in the state of Louisiana, it's all community property and community debt. So because of the actions of my ex-husband, it's no different than what I had done it. But but because the people at the bank know me, they might give me some leeway because they know my mother. My mother could walk into that bank and they'd say, "Hey, Miss Betty." She walked in. Everybody, "Hello, Miss Betty." "Hey, Miss Betty." Every person in that bank knew her the second she walked in. And when I went in to close her account, had to take her death certificate to the bank to close her account. They were like, they didn't ask me who I was and whose account I was closing. They knew me. They knew me. "Well, hello, it's Sith Lordley, or Steve, or Spinetix, or I think he needs more names." But anyway. So anyway, um, because it's a bank, yeah, I'm sure you do have a lot of names we don't know. I'm sure you do. But anyway, because it's a personal bank, maybe I could talk to them, explain the situation, and they might accept me. But otherwise, and even when I go to the ATM, I can only take out $300 at a time. That's it. Well, hello, One Nature Guy. Hi, thank you for being here. Yeah, Maya, there's a lot of naughtiness going on here. Um, yeah. Well, there's some nice cloud striations back there. It's pretty. Of course, it doesn't show up, but that's okay. I can see it. I'll explain it to y'all how nice it looks. It's a pale pink mixed with slate gray blue. Oh, a drop of water just fell on my phone out of this tree, I suppose. Anyway. Y'all behave over there. It's not that kind of channel here. What? Oh, good Lord. I used to love it, One Nature Guy, but it's been decimated. Lewis, for what I did for my profession, I had to know colors. For 25 years, I did custom picture framing. I did museum exhibits, commercial jobs, arts and crafts shows. For 25 years, I had to know my colors. That's what I did for a living, Lewis. This putting crap on a shelf is like playtime compared to what I used to do for a living. I used to create things. I used to make beautiful things. I should show y'all the pictures of some of the stuff I did. I did sports jerseys. I restored antique frames. I used to be, um, I was like a designer, but for things that go on the wall, like an interior decorator, but for things that went on the wall. 25 years, I did it. Yeah, Maya, I collect the irises and I try to get some in every color. But yeah, um, dealing with color and the things on the color wheel and what goes together and what doesn't go together, what looks good and what doesn't look good is what I did for a big chunk of my life. And now I'm just putting ramen noodles and canned soup on a shelf. And customer service. I had to know customer service and how to work with people. And now I just put crap on a shelf, which is okay. That's fine. It's fine. Uh, it's fine. But no, my job was to make things look pretty for people. Um, my job was to make. I went to people's homes. I worked with them in their homes, and um, I did. I put most of my life into it. Literally, I put and I had to know how to deal with each person. I had um, I had to look very professional. I had to be very well dressed, whereas now I just crawl around the floor getting dirty. And very different from my old life. Very different. Let me see what time. But I do need to go in and charge this phone. I'm sure it's about dead, and unpack my groceries and maybe have a little bit of dinner. There's 18 people here. I don't know who they all are because there's only a few in chat. We got a few people lurking, which is good. My God, look at that fog. Oh my God. That is going to be really bad when I'm going to work. No, oh, Sith, Steve, Spine Ticks, I appreciated my business. I loved my business. I was proud of what I accomplished. Now there's construction going on at Walmart, Bruce, so it's very loud because they're ripping it apart. They're remodeling it. So no cats are going to go around there. And but no, I loved what I did, and when I had to stop doing it to take care of my mother, I mourned it like a person would a death. I still have dreams I'm doing it, packing up my sample boxes, going to see a customer. I still have dreams at night. I'm on my way to Frenchman's Bend or the Garden District. All of my customers were very wealthy. Very, very wealthy, wealthy people because what I did was very, very expensive. I couldn't even afford to do it wholesale. Even though I could do it for myself for what I paid for, I couldn't afford it. Um, I can't do it without a car, Lewis. And my car is garbage. The car's on its last legs. And for me to do it, I have to go travel 45, 50 miles into town. Yes, but the frogs are out, Rosemary. The frogs are out. because it's gotten warm. So yeah, no, if I had a great car, I would go back to it. But it's back and I live in the middle of nowhere. Google Jonesboro. Google. I don't even live in Jonesboro. I live outside of Jonesboro. Google it and see how far I have to drive to go to Monroe. And that's where the business is. People around here don't even know what it is, literally. Well, thank you for being here, Nuthy. I truly do appreciate it. I'm about to go myself. Like I said, I got to unload my groceries, and it's probably going to take me, I don't know how long to get to work with all this fog. But anyway, I thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great evening, and I got to go charge both of these phones. And good night, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Bye-bye.